going on, everybody? Kevin here, back again with the Six Streets YouTube channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's going to be a bit of a maintenance vlog and Supra update, really. Not too many like big changes going on today. The transmission is finally broken in, so I'm just going to go run a couple errands, do some stuff with the car so the oil is a little more warmed up, drips out faster, and then I'm going to do the oil change later. And well, just got to give you guys a quick update on something, because it's been bothering me for a long time, and I'm sure some of you guys have noticed it in the videos and just haven't really paid too much attention to it or haven't mentioned it, but I'll show you right now. Okay, so this line here, right here, I'm assuming it's a fuel pressure regulator issue. I opened what I could to see if it was dirty. I checked fittings, see if everything was tight. Lines, I mean, everything looks good other than the freaking regulator, honestly. Everything looks good, and the noise seems to be coming from right around the feed line in the middle, pretty much right next to the transmission. That's where the noise seems to be coming from. I'm gonna get one really soon though to get rid of this annoying noise and actually finally be able to get full power out of the car too, because it's driving me nuts. Not only the noise, but I know my car isn't performing at its fullest. Super annoying, but I'll get around to it. My God, I love the sound of this car, bro.
Tomorrow.
So yesterday went wrong. I was barely able to get anything done and wasn't really able to change the oil as I should have. But I was able to get this one thing done, which I showed you earlier, but the camera didn't properly pick it up. But I got this Royal Crown key cut for the car. Got the T for Toyota, Supra motor on it, perfect combo with the 2J jet tag, and it's a nice touch for the car. The little details matter even for yourself, even if nobody else can see it. Alright guys, so I finally got back, got everything out, getting ready to do the transmission oil change. 1 quart lightweight shockproof, 2 quarts MT90, just to thicken the oil a little bit more than what it normally is, because, well, I shift it a little bit harder than normal sometimes, especially while racing it, of course, when I do race it. So just for some extra protection, I'm going to be using the MT90 as a base and just thickening it a little bit with the lightweight shockproof. But before we get to the oil, I'm gonna do one other little thing to the car right now. It's a little trick that one of my buddies showed me. Shout out to Mike. I'll put his Instagram down here. We're gonna be putting a little bit of grease on the trims to thicken them up and keep them alive a little longer, and who knows, maybe it'll stop the slight leak I have on the right side there. So yeah, we're gonna give this a shot, and I'll show you guys what I'm putting on it right now. Alright, so gonna be putting this little grease on it called Shinetsu. It's actually from Honda, and a couple of my buddies have used it to beef up their trims a bit and make them last a little longer. Even when they're brand new, they put it on so that they can last them a bit longer than normal. So I'm gonna try this out, and who knows, maybe can solve some of the issues I got with water coming into the car. But first, I'm actually gonna have to get in here and take the top off. So bear with me for a second. It's literally 4 bolts for those of you who don't know Mark III's. You got 1 bolt here, 1 bolt the other corner, and another one here, and another one in the other corner, of course. That's literally it. So let me get this roof off and we start to do this. After a while, it does become this easy, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Shinetsu not only on the seals of the actual Targa top, but on these seals around it that actually hold it in place. Not hold it in place, but, you know, seal off the car when the roof is on. I'm gonna put it on these. I'm gonna put it on some of these on the A pillar, you know, along the B pillar here. Pretty much everything you can think of, I'm gonna try to put it on, and maybe it'll make a bit of a difference. Although my main issue is just a leak on the right side. so finally we have Shinetsu'd everything. Both seals on Targa, seals around the Targa in the car, A-pillar seals, B-pillar seals, everything you can think of. All been Shinetsu'd. Hopefully it helps stop some of the leaking issues I have. Hopefully it does benefit the car. I'm pretty sure it will. But yeah, all we got to do now, put the top back on and time to do the oil change. Hopefully I see a little bit of a difference and the car does a little bit better and I won't have the leak issue from the right side. But if I'm honest, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get new seals all around anyway, but just a bit of a temporary solution. So now finally I can jack up the car and do the transmission oil, and I'm gonna change the differential oil next week. For those of you who are working on a project with the JZ and R154 down there, and you haven't changed oil, just so you know, it's a 24 millimeter drain and fill plug. Both of them are 24, and so it's a pretty easy job. Just take out the drain plug, and then you're gonna need a little transfer pump like this to put oil in through the fill plug. Or you can drain it and then take out your entire shifter surround and pour it in from the top. Your call. So I got under my car for no reason. Why is that? Apparently the speedo cable is leaking oil, and I'm not sure why. It's pretty much about as tight as it seems that it wants to go. So I'm gonna have to take it back to Tomas, who built my transmission, and we're gonna see what the hell is up with that. But I'm just gonna save the oil and not just waste the brand new oil I bought just to put it in today solely so I can beat on it more. So yeah, I'll pick up the vlog tomorrow. Alright, so about an hour later I decided to come back outside right now, and actually I'm gonna end up doing something that I wasn't even planning on doing at all today actually, but I figured it's time for me to raise the front suspension a little bit, because when you look at my tires, you see my left front actually has a little bit of a cut going on in there, and the right front is actually a lot worse because I had a tab. Oh, and yeah, this side marker flew off doing 55 miles an hour. You see my right front, it's a bit of a problem, like it's not even safe. So I'm gonna raise the front, so I'm gonna raise both coilovers. What happened was this little tab right here, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it was actually pointed down and just pretty much cutting into it. So yeah, I'm gonna raise the coilovers, and hopefully this should help out a little bit. Alright, so got the wheel off. All I gotta do is just loosen it up using one of the spanner wrenches. I'm not sure, I believe this is the one that's for the height. This one's bigger than the other, and it would only make sense for the larger one to be for spring preload right there. So I just gotta loosen this, and right now we're at about, let me show you guys the tape measure. So we have it at about 3 1/4. If we can get it to about 3 1/2 inches height up front, I believe we won't have any issues anymore. And as far as the tires, yes guys, I know I gotta get new front tires. I'm gonna do that eventually, but for now I'm really just trying to preserve them and keep the 245s all around, and until I get something special for the back, then I'll throw my rears on the front. Alright, so we're done with the left side. I just got to move over to the right side, do the same thing, and then we should be done for the day. And hopefully it'll make a little bit of a difference as far as the clearance I have between my tires and the fender. There we go. Alright, both sides adjusted about the same, so time to put the tire back on and I'm good. Alright, so we raised the front a bit, It's got about maybe a finger more than before. It used to be like down here. It's pretty much exactly a finger that I gave it. This should help with the whole tire issue. I know it looked really good the other way, but I gotta take you know, tires over stance life, you know. Either way, I prefer more of a functional oriented car either way, so if this means the car is going to be better off, I really don't mind it, if I'm honest with you. So that's going to be it for today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing from the channel, and well, just stay tuned for more videos, guys. We got a lot more stuff coming up, so I'm really excited to bring all that to you. So yeah, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Everybody get smoked, dummy. Everybody get smoked, dummy. Yeah, look, I'm aiming straight for the jugular. Fuck it up, everybody finna talk what they want. Know that they stating the formula for me, but I talk a lot when I gotta be blunt. Ain't talking fast when I send it text out. Check the connection and leave the rest out. Speaking into this shit, got the best out. So I'm a medulla, you know what the truth is. I feel like